All right, Shalom, Shalom. Let's get right to it. Let's give it all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Shema Rashad, double honor to the apostle, brothers, and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hope for the elect. Shalom. So let's get right into it. All right, see. All right, title is, what's it? The Lord know the way of the righteous. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, let's go to Psalms chapter Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. It said the righteous and the wicked. Yeah. It says Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. It say, blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat in the seat of the scornful. Let's get a couple scriptures with that. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's go to what's that? Job 21, verse 16. Let's see if we get in that. Job chapter 21, verse 16. Where it said, "Lo, thy good is not him." Okay, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it said, let's go to 16. It said, Job 21, verse 16. Lo, thy good is not in the hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. Well, I'm not trying to. Let me see. No. Let me see. No, that's not what I want. Let me go get the other one. Let me see. Look at Jeremiah 15, verse 17. Let me see what. Nope, that's not. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to Psalms and state that one. Okay. Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. Let's start. Okay, it said, blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly, and stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law, right? His delight in the law of the Lord, and his law does he meditate day and night, right? Meditate day and night. All right, let's move on. Let's go to 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water, that bring forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. Right? Shall prosper. What's that? 3. Let's go to Jeremiah 17, verse 8. Jeremiah 17, verse 8. It says, for he shall be as a tree planted by the water, and that spread out his roof by the river. And he shall see whether heat come, but let his leaf shall be green, and he shall not be careful in the year of drought. Neither should he cause from the year fruits. Their heart is deceitful above all things. No, that's not what I want. Yeah. Let's read again. So, Jeremiah 17, verse 8. For he shall be as a tree planted by the water, and that spread out of the roof by the river. He should not see whether his heat coming, but his leaf should be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought. Neither should he cause from the year fruit. I'm saying that word right. Yeah. Year fruit. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's go back to Psalms. Psalm chapter 1, verse 4, it said, the ungodly are not so, but are like the craft which the wind drive away. Verse 5, therefore the ungodly should not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous, right? Of the righteous. Let's go to Psalms, what's that? Psalm 5 and 5. Psalm 5 and 5 says, the foolish shall not stand in the sight. They hate the works of iniquity, right? They hate the works of iniquity. Is it Psalms chapter 5, verse 2? No, Psalms chapter 5, verse 10. Destroy them that, O God, let them be fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgression, for they have rebelled against thee. Psalms chapter 5, verse 12. For the Lord will bless the righteousness, with favor with the compassion, with a shield, right? He blessed. He will bless the righteous. Okay, move on. Let me see. Psalms chapter 5. Let's read again. Psalm chapter 5, verse 5. Thou foolish should not stand in the sight that hate the works of iniquity, right? Hate the works of iniquity. All right, let's go to back to Psalms chapter 1, verse 6. It say, for the Lord know the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Right, the way of the ungodly shall perish. All right. You see that's nailed. Chapter 1, verse 7. Let me see. Okay. Neil chapter 1, verse 7 is that the Lord is good and stronghold the day of trouble. And he know that trust in him, right? They know they trust in him. Let's read that again. Let me see what else I can get from there. Let's read that again. Let me see now chapter 1, verse 2, the Most High jealousy. Let's go to Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power. He will not at all quit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm and the cloud as the dust of his foot. He rebuked the sea and make it dry, and he make it dry, and he dry up all the rivers, Bisha and language and camels, and the fire and Linda, obviously language. And verse 6, who can stand before him? It's the nation. Who can abide in the fury of his anger? Who can his fury and pour out like a fire? And the rocks are thrown down by him. Verse 7, the Lord is good and stronghold. The Lord is good and stronghold in the day of trouble, and he know that trust in him. All right, let's go back. That's 2 Timothy. Chapter 2, verse 19. It say, let me see. Nope, that's not what I want. All right, let's go back to Psalms chapter 1, verse 6. That's that Psalms chapter 1, verse 6 again. It said, but the Lord know the way of the righteous, by the way of the ungodly shall perish, right? The way of the ungodly shall perish. Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. It say, it said, why do the heathens rage and the people imagine vain things? The king of the earth set themselves and rule and take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, say, let us break the bands of sinner and cast them away the cords from us. He that sat in the heaven should laugh. The Lord should have them in derision, right? The Lord should have them in derision. Let me see. Psalm chapter 2, verse 7. I will declare this decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son. This day I have begat thee. That's all I want. Let's move on. Let's go to Psalms 37. Verse 7. It said, Psalm 37, verse 4, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he hath give thee desire of thy heart. Verse 7, rest in the Lord, and wait patient for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prosper in his way, because of the man, of that man who bring wicked device to pass. Psalm 37, verse 39, for the evil shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord shall inhabit the earth, right? That wait upon the Lord. Psalms 37, verse 13, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seen that his days is coming. Psalms 37, verse 38. Just trying to be right on, trying to be in this too long. Psalm 37, verse 38. For the Lord loved judgment, and forsake not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off, right? The seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Psalm 37, verse 28, for the Lord loved judgment, and forsake not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Psalm 37, verse 32, the wicked watch the righteous. Yeah, the wicked watcheth the righteousness, and seeketh to slay him, right? The wicked. Verse 33, the Lord will not leave him in the hand of, nor condemn him when he is judged. Psalm 37, verse 34. It says, wait on the Lord and keep his ways, and he shall exalt thee to inhabit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it, right? Thou shalt see it. Read again, Psalm 37, verse 34. It said, wait on the Lord and keep his ways. He shall exalt thee to inhabit the land when the wicked are cut off, and thou shalt see it. Psalm 37, verse 38. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off, right? The end of the wicked shall be cut off. What else I got? Let me see. Psalm 37, verse 39. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is thy strength in the time of trouble, right? In the time of trouble, and the Lord shall help thee and deliver thee. He shall deliver thee from the wicked and save them that because they trust in him, right? Because they trust in him. Okay, let's go right in this video and close it out. Make this truck too long.
The Book of Psalms, Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
All right. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shah. Double honor to the apostle brothers, elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hope for the elect. Shalom.